everybody, welcome back to Goodale Farm. What a beautiful day it is out today. Sunny, temperature's probably 60 degrees. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time at the pond here, check it out, see what's going on. I've heard activity at night, basically the frogs acting up. So we'll check that out, maybe give some food to the fish, and see what else we find. Thanks for tuning in. I use this Blue Seal fish food, and they call it 32% fish food. My farm store calls it floating fish food. I think because as you throw it on the water, it floats basically. So let me grab some of this and we'll go out to the pond and see if the fish are hungry. Here's the pond. Relatively small. My guess it's 70 feet in diameter. Somewhat of a circle. And for fish and wildlife, what I have in here, I definitely have bass, goldfish, like they're bigger now because all the smaller one, the bass had eaten. Bluegill, and maybe a perch or two. Painter turtles, frogs, but not many frogs because the bass like to eat those also. And I think that's about it. Haven't seen anything else, but hey, you never know. Here you see a sign. Actually, when I walked up, there was a bullfrog right here. And those bubbles, they don't look like nesting or eggs, but normally when a frog has laid their eggs, you'll see a bunch of bubbles. It looks like bubbles, but it's actually frog eggs. So maybe they're just starting there, but wanted to point that out. Another thing to look out for is you see, if it comes out clearly, right in this section, right along the bank, you could see that the bottom of the pond is, in effect, almost like swept out and cleared out. That's a sign that a fish is going to be laying some eggs there. I know bluegill do that a lot. They'll create a circle and they'll swim around it and protect that, especially when the eggs are being laid or they're in effect waiting for them to be laid. So we'll walk around and see if we see any of those around. All right, I see a school of goldfish, the bigger ones. I'll try to point them out. They're right here. You could kind of see them. I'll try to zoom in closer. There you go. So there they are. I see at least 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a gold and black one underneath there. And they're nice size. I mean, they grew nice. I don't know if it's a combination of koi, carp, gold, but they're pretty neat. Yeah, I'm happy with these goldfish here. They really picked up some size over the last year. Maybe it's his food. But I hope they breed as well because they're really pretty in the pond. Unfortunately, the bass love to eat the little goldfish. So if they get a little bit of protection, they may be able to hang out. And up over this way, it's really tough with the shadows, but right where you can see this goldfish here, if you could look over here, you might also see the shadows of a bass and the bluegill. So, I mean, to some extent, they live in harmony. I think, you know, the bass will only eat when they're really hungry. And I've seen online videos of bass eating pretty big other fish, bluegill, etc. So having bass in a pond generally is good for fishing, but for the most part it's bad for the little fish. You can see here's the goldies again, all swarming around. Generally I try not to feed the fish that much, especially now in the springtime. I just assume that there's a lot of nutrients in the water just coming out from the drainage, and maybe they're coming out of hibernation and they're really hungry. I don't know. But in the dead of summer, when it's really kind of dry and the water goes down some, I try to feed them at that point. I fed them a little bit in the fall, kind of getting ready for hibernation. And now in the springtime, maybe give them a little bit. Bullfrogs are always elusive. I mean, you can barely see this guy. Right in this area here. You come up on them and they usually jump away. There he goes. It's interesting, as a kid I used to catch bullfrogs all the time. I mean, obviously I'm bigger now, maybe I'm a bigger target, they can see me, but they weren't so shy back in the day. They'd come right up and catch them. And I've showed these other guys in my other videos. I have a couple decoys here set up just to get some of the other ducks coming to the pond. Also, I've heard that some predatory birds, like cranes that eat the fish, they're somewhat territorial, so if they see other birds, they may stay away. Then we have this guy here, the alligator. Picked this guy up. It was a tag sale find. It's nice. It's made out of aluminum. He's getting a little weathered. It actually looks like that moss stuff is growing on him. But that's a nice little visual addition to the pond along with the ducks. I don't think it actually helps with predators, but it's more just for art. Here's a great example of a clearing getting ready for eggs. You can see it right there. You know, I've seen turtles around this area. I don't know if anyone watching knows whether turtles do the same thing. I thought turtles lay their eggs more by the shore, you know, on dry land. You know, it might be fish, but the fact that I've seen turtles popping in and out around here just kind of makes me wonder. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Offer me comments on the videos also. And until next time, hope you're having a great day. Take care.